Welcome back to Celebrity Radio. It's Alex Belfield talking to some of the country's biggest stars and some of my favourite people. And we've got you one today, a lady who has a voice like silk. She's a star. She's going to the Boisdale Club in Canary Wharf from next week. And I'm delighted to say Rebecca Ferguson joins us on the phone now. How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. Yeah, I'm good. Apart from having a toddler running around, which you will have to excuse me for.
Is being a mum the hardest thing on earth? It seems like a full-time job times 10.
Do you know what? I actually love it. I really love it. My happiest time is actually, people will think I'm so weird, is actually being home with the kids. But it's hard juggling having my job and being a mum. That's definitely hard. Yeah, definitely. But it is what it is. You know?
Yeah, I mean, you've got to earn money to be a mum, to survive, but at the same time, being away is almost impossible. So, for example, next week when you're doing Boisdale, how will you juggle the two?
Oh, well, I've got babysitters, so I did have a nanny, but I've chosen not to have one because I feel like I want to be more hands-on with the kids, and I feel like with my job, it's so easy to say yes to things when you've got a nanny. And so with Boisdale, I've got a babysitter, so I'll leave at, they'll come at 5, I'll leave for the gig, and then they'll leave when I come back from the gig. So yeah, I've just got it'll be more tiring, but I think I like being a hands-on mum. I like, I want them to remember that of me, and because obviously with being a performer, it takes up your whole life, and I don't want that to be their memory. Yeah.
It's so tricky because you can't buy that time back, can you? You either got it and you've got to do it now, or it's gone. And I admire you for that, because it is a balance, isn't it? Trying to get the two right.
It really is, and I think for so many years I've been really dedicated. I've worked hard, and a lot of it is for the kids. But there comes a point where you go, but are we living? Are we actually enjoying life? And I've got to that point now where I'm like, yeah, okay, so mummy's worked really hard, but now it's time to do fun things, and for me to do the washing, and for me to, and I'm actually really oddly enjoying, getting stuck in and doing the dishes, doing the washing, doing all the things that you do as a mum, as well as singing, which I think with my lifestyle and with my job, it gets taken away from you a little bit. Yeah.
It is relentless, though. I wonder what it's like when you can have a shower and do your hair and put a nice frock on and stand in front of a microphone. I mean, there must be a sort of relief in a way, because nobody's going to distract you. It's a bit like being on a train, isn't it? The phone doesn't work, the internet doesn't work. It's a rare opportunity to be you.
Time when you just get to express who you are. So, I mean, it's lovely. I mean, I equally, as much as I love them, I love, getting on stage and singing and having adult company. Yeah, it's a balance. Everything's a balance. But yeah, I think you definitely do need that time to get away from them. Yeah, one of my last gigs, my youngest daughter ended up. We were turning the Christmas lights on somewhere, and I brought her with me along to the gig. Anyway, she's the one that ended up pressing the button on the stage, which I found hilarious. So, there's times I involve them too, and yeah, it's all about a family really, and making it work for us all.
Nothing like being upstaged, is there? It can be infuriating.
No, literally.
The year that you were on X Factor was so extraordinary. I mean, we look at those who won, people like Mark Cardle, who is incredible, and then we look at those you beat, like One Direction. I mean, there hasn't been, I don't think, a year with 3 bigger stars than you guys. It's been incredible, hasn't it?
Yeah, they said it was one of the best years, which is amazing. Yeah, I mean, it was a very exciting year. It was a really good year for X Factor, and I'm really grateful that I was a part of that, and I've got lots of lovely memories of my time with the Onesie Boys and all those lovely people that I met backstage. It was fun. It was a crazy time. Yeah.
What happens when the party stops and you go from that bubble and then reality sort of returns? Because ITV sort of put you in this cozy bubble for a while, and then you're immediately sort of dropped, and you've got to find your own way in the world, even if you've got a record label at that point. I guess that's the biggest shock, isn't it, when you've got to suddenly be responsible for your own tea?
I think it's really hard, and I think I think there should be more of a cushion and more of duty of care, because you know, a lot of the kids that are coming off shows like that, they don't know what fame is. They don't know what's about to happen to them. They've never earned money like that type of money ever in their life. And to manage all these things go into it that the public don't see. And I think there should be a duty of care, or a little bit of a care package where someone sits you down and says, look, you might lose some friends, because that happens. You might be in a shopping centre and be surrounded by mobs of people. You know, there's so many things that the kids aren't prepared for. I certainly wasn't prepared for it. And some people would say, oh, it doesn't sound too bad. But if you'd imagine going from a normal person to all of a sudden not being able to go to the park with your kids, not being able to do all the normal things in life, at first, it's a real shock, and it really does. Yeah, but equally, you know, now, 8 years on, I've got a lovely balance of it, and I'm really happy. I'm really, you know, I love my job. I love everything. But that initial few months is definitely a shock, and there should be a bit more of a care plan, I think, yeah.
I notice you stepped away for a while. We look at the 1D boys. I wouldn't want their level of fame for £1 million because it is so disproportionate. It's so insane. And again, there's no way of deciding today I want to just be me. You are always going to be a guy from one direction. Are you glad you took the path you did, that you decided to leave the business for a while to be a mum, and then you came back and you come and go as and when you please? Those guys don't really have that choice. Wherever they go, whichever airport they're at, everybody's going to be obsessed with them because they're 1D.
Yeah, I am. I think I'm lucky in the sense that I've got a good balance of it. I think it's a decision, though. I do think it's a decision you can make. I do think you can. You don't have to go to the celebrity parties. You don't have to go to the red carpet. They're decisions. Certain things that you're committed to that you have to do, it's part of the job. But some things are extras, and actually, if you wanted the quiet life, you can achieve it. For me, I've never been one for fake stuff. So, like, I like genuine connections with people. I like genuine friendships. And when I was first got into that world of fame, instantly it was apparent to me that it wasn't genuine. Parts of it wasn't genuine.
Right.
And there was, everyone around me was turning into a size 0 as well, which really scared me. And they were being openly celebrated for being really, really skinny. So I was observing it, and I was very shy then. I was observing what was going on around me, and I remember thinking, oh, I don't want this, because then I'll be like them.
Right.
I don't want to be obsessed with kale. I don't want to be a size 0. I don't want to become ill. And so for me, it was a decision, probably because I was a mum, I had that on my side. And it was, do I want to be a singer? Yes. Do I want to be a celebrity? Not really. So yeah, I think it's a decision, and I think every artist can make that decision. But it's so easy to get lost in fame because it's so tempting. And everyone loves attention. Who doesn't like attention? And that temptation leads people sometimes.
And I'm amazed the lies and the bullshit, the things they will tell you to get you to do what they want you to do, in the belief you're either going to be more famous or more rich. It's extraordinary, isn't it?
It's so yeah, and you don't, there's no, yeah, it's fascinating really, and it takes a while for artists to get it. And when they finally get it, you'll find a lot of them do take a step back, because they're kind of it's like you're on a hamster wheel and it's spinning and everyone's earning money but you, and it's a crazy, crazy world. And luckily, I think me having the children helped me balance out and realise that it's not important. But it's not to say I haven't got other ambitions. So, for instance, as well as singing, I do want to get into presenting and other things. I'm starting to open myself up to different talents that I've got. But my main focus is being a singer, and I don't want to be seen as someone that wants to be famous. Yeah.
I've only ever done this job. It's 25 years this year since I did my first interview, and I only recently realised that everybody isn't having more fun than you. And actually to do what you do often is more powerful, because you always think the grass is greener. You always think somebody's earning more and having more fun. Yeah. Actually, in reality, the bigger gigs are the most miserable, aren't they?
I think for a lot of artists, I can definitely say, you know, when I had the most successful album, my first album, I have no memory of all that success. It was going that fast.
Yeah.
I was all around the world. I was in America, I was in Australia, I was everywhere. And everyone's like, oh, wasn't that amazing? And I was like, I don't remember. I just remember being in a hotel, being put to bed, waking up, going to an interview. You know, there was no, as in it goes that fast. You're not actually living. You're literally just working. And I think it's not until you get the balance right as an artist and you remember that the craft and the music comes first and living and enjoying music is first, and it stops becoming so monetised about money. That's when you go, okay, now I love what I do. Yep. And that's the place I'm in now, especially doing Boisdale. It's like I get to do what I love at a place that I love going to. It's like one of my favourite places in London, and I've got a real good balance, yeah.
And it's not about the big band, the light show. It's not about the sound system. It's about a voice, and it's about a piano, and it's about you. And that's what's going to be amazing about this gig. Just talk me through what we're going to get, the type of music. Because the great thing about you is you could sing Ella Fitzgerald as well as you could sing your new album. I mean, you've got that type of voice, as you proved on Scylla's recent album. We spoke to Robert Willis just a few weeks ago, and I was saying about that track that you have this beautiful tone that's God-given. What will we get in the Boisdale then?
Boisdale, well, I'm actually doing a few of my own songs actually this year. Last year it was mainly jazz. I've done a lot of different, like I've done a bit of Aretha Franklin last year, and I'm still going to do that this year because it's very much a jazz and blues type venue. So there'll be a lot of jazz, but as well as that, I'm going to do a lot of the classic songs by me, so like Shoulder to Shoulder, Teach Me How to Be Loved, Nothing's Real But Love. But as well as that, I'm going to be doing Natural Woman by Aretha. What else am I doing? Bridge Over Troubled Water. Just doing, I like a good classic song. But also I've been exploring songs by Whitney as well, which is something I was always so scared to do, because obviously she's such an amazing vocalist. But I've finally decided I'm going to give it a little bit of a go, and why not? You know, why not try and do a variation of her classic songs. So
listen, if you can't do Whitney, no one can. You'll be fabulous.
Oh, thank you.
You've got an amazing voice. I want to thank you for your time, because it's a real pleasure talking to you. Rebecca Ferguson will be appearing from the 7th to the 17th at Boisdale Club. Go on their website, just put in Boisdale Canary Wharf, and all the dates come up there. It's a beautiful cabaret club feel. It's sort of like a Vegas showroom, isn't it, in a way? A perfect place to perform.
It is. It's just lovely. I mean, you know what? It's nice having the food, having a glass of wine. It all balances out. It's a lovely gig to do. I really enjoy it. Yeah.
Love to you and your family. Thank you so much for your time. Happy New Year, and let's speak again very soon.
Thank you, and